kind. All the way from Cornafane, he's been with us now 3 years. It's a measure of Christie's input of football into this parish. He's now our club chairman. He is also our goalkeeper for the last 2 years. We wish Christie and his troops the very best of luck. Thanks. Andrew McManus, one of our young, bright, rising stars. He's played a lot alone for Carrigallen at the age of 17. He's also played a hectic role with the Leitrim minors. We wish Andrew and his mates the very best of luck in this county final. Go ahead.
That Aidan sent up for them.
Thomas Terry and Carl Church.
Thomas! Stand here.
He's a great attacking and defensive back. John has been with the club for over 10 years now at senior football. We wish John and all his mates the very best of luck in this Leitrim County final.
Thanks very much, Ed.
All right, the body Fintan Cook is one of our bright young stars. He's a great tenacious wing half back. We wish Fintan, all his mates, the very best of luck in this county final. Go at it there, Fintan.
Thank you.
Mr. Tierney has been giving us the very best of himself at junior and senior level. He's on the senior panel now for the last 2 years, and again we wish Tomas every best of luck in the county final.
Thank you.
Peter Dunaway, he's starred with Carrigallen at every team. He's been on every single team here. He's played not alone with our underage teams and our senior team. He's also played nearly in every position with the Leitrim County team. Minors and under 21s and before that. We wish Peter and his mates the very best of luck in this Leitrim senior final.
Thanks very much.
What's up with you? I see you've no Ganzi on you.
Groin injury.
A groin injury. Well, we hope to have you on the panel. You are on the panel, I know that, Mick. And I know you join with me in wishing all the everybody men, and hopefully you'll be fit for it yourself. The best of luck. Michael has served this club very, very well for the last 10 years.
Thank you.
You all know this, but he's played at every level. He's played for not alone for his parish. He's played for Leitrim at back and forward. He's played at every position practically that Leitrim could ask him to play at. Jim is one of our veterans. We wish Seamus and all the lads the very best of luck in the Leitrim senior final. Good luck, Seamus. Club for every game or every team since the under age from 12 on. He's also played in every position with Leitrim, minors, under 21s and seniors. But Derek is one of the inspirations of this side, and on his day he can be a match winner. We certainly wish Derek and all his mates the very best of luck in the final. Go at it, Derek.
Thank you very much, Ed.
Right. Derek's young brother, Dermot, a true star. He serves us not only Carrigallen in every team, in every position. He's a great attacking forward. He also does the same for Leitrim. He's played with Leitrim at all levels, except senior level. It will not be too far that this lad has a senior Leitrim champion on him. We wish Dermot the very best of luck in this county senior final.
Thanks very much, Ed.
Newtown GAA. Sorry. Bernard comes to us from Newtown GAA. He's one of the babes of this team. He's only 17. He's now at that young age experiencing what a lot of our more experienced players have never done. An appearance in the Leitrim Senior County Final. We wish Bernard and all his mates the very best of luck as to come on to this earth-shattering historic event, Carrigallen in the county final for the first time since 1951. Go at it, Bernard. Thank you. Yeah, please, come up here.
Go on, Jesse.
JP, 10 minutes. What are you doing on crutches?
I just look into me.
JP is one of our bright stars. Let alone that the club know it. County Leitrim knows it. They have applied him already to the Leitrim Young underage level. Yeah, how do you think of that? Good idea, JP. Keep the faith. Hold on a minute. Kevin Rourke, he's one of the old veterans of this team. He's given his parish everything he could ever give at every team we had at any age level. As I say, one of the veterans of this. He's a truly great, sturdy defensive back, and we wish him the very best of luck in this senior county final. Go at it, Kevin.
Right, thanks, Ed.
Michael Riley, the veteran of the team, at age 35, he finishes off his football career more or less. You might not agree with me that one. What a great honour to be in a county final at this stage in his career. So, one of the leading stars of the Cornwall Theatre, a great tradition both in amateur drama and common route class scale. We wish Michael and all his buddies the best of luck in this Leitrim senior final.
Thanks, Ed.
Go at it, Davis Cooper, one of three brothers who have given this club some fantastic service. Three of the finest club footballers you could ask for. They've also got a tremendous pride in their club. He's no Ganzi on him today, Seamus tells me, because he's a bit of a back strain. Well, we sincerely hope that it's during this week that everything possible will be done. This team needs Seamus desperately, and we wish Seamus and his comrades the best of luck. You boy, go at it. Seamus Walker, he's one of the old veterans of this. He's one of the daddies of this team. He's given his club and his county tremendous service at every single level, both for club and for county. Seamus with Big Michael Riley is also a drama star. Both of them had starring roles in this year's production of the communication call. We wish Seamus and all his troops the very best of luck in this Leitrim County final, our first since 1951. Seamus and Mark, go at it. There's your mate.
Thanks very much, Willie.
Yes. And what's your up with your arm? Oh, it's the semi-final. Anthony Mora, one of the young promising stars of the Carrigallen GAA. He's played all types of underage football, collecting many medals and trophies on his way. Unfortunately, you see, he broke his arm in the semi-final against and he's a tremendous dog to have for his surgery. We should speedy recovery from his injury, and we wish himself and all his mates on the Carrigallen senior team the very best of luck on this, their first Leitrim senior final since 1951. Good luck, Andrew, to you and all the boys. Now, come here, Joe. Let's go with the wiser. Come here, Joe. 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 Joe, come here.
The ball, is it?
No, a bit serious now, lads, for a minute. That's it. Be explain, be shaking your hand there, Seamus. Brian, could you move back a little bit? Just there now.
After the beer before you can jump inside.
Right, let's all be looking at Brian Doyle there now, right?
Emmett Ward and Thomas Locker and Kieran Harte, the three has come in here to Joe Gormley after this photo call.
Thanks, lads.
Them three fellas first. Go on.
See you next Sunday, right?
Thomas. Kieran. Just a minute. Cahill down there. Wait a minute, Cahill. Right, Kieran Harte, the captain this year. It's a great honour. He captains the first Carrigallen senior team into a county final since 1951. Kieran, as you know, has given all age teams here his very best since the age of 11 years of age. He has also played with Leitrim under 16 minors and under 21. Kieran is a great, courageous leader, and we wish himself and all his mates the best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Go back at you, Thomas. Thomas Locker, the great gosset here. He can play either a back or a forward. He's played with his club ever since the under-12s. His consistency and loyalty has been first class. We wish Thomas and all his mates the very best of luck on this, their first Leitrim senior final, the first since 1951. Good luck to you, Thomas.
Okay.
Emmett. One of the great young stars of this Carrigallen team, Emmett and his brother Pierce, has given this club everything they can. They've given the same loyalty to the county. I must tell you that Emmett brought great honour to Carrigallen this year. He took the silver medal in the 400 metres hurdle down in Tullamore, I do believe it was, but the main thing was he took silver out of it. He has a great promising future ahead of him in football, and we wish Emmett the very best of luck with his buddies in this Leitrim senior football final. Good luck, Emmett.
Thanks very much, Ian.
Pleasure. Jimmy Mora is one of the mainstays of common loot class scale here in Carrigallen. He has given it for the last 25 years. Carrigallen football scene. Jimmy is a very experienced warrior on the field and off the field of football. Jimmy, how do you think of this match?
What could I say? Only that we'll win it.
My goodness, Jimmy is right. That's the spirit to go.
We have to have belief in ourselves. I think that's what we're capable of doing. But naturally, as Tim said, after the last game, they wouldn't want to get so lapsadaisy in the back line and let Aughawillan away, because they'll punish for every mistake they make. That's for sure.
Jimmy, incidentally, is the father of Anthony. His arm fractured himself against Newcomer there recently. And we wish Anthony and Jimmy the very best luck. Jimmy certainly deserves to see success with Carrigallen, because Jimmy Mora has given Carrigallen enough. This club, Brian has given this club an awful lot of service down the years. He's played with every level, with not alone Carrigallen, Brian, he's also played with Leitrim at every level. But we're talking to Sean Doyle, his father. Sean this year has the great honour to be one of the 3 selectors for our team that contests our first senior final since 1951. It's a great honour for the selectors, and it's a great honour for the lads on the field. Sean, what do you think our chances are against the Willies on Sunday?
Oh, good chance.
Yeah?
Very good.
Yeah, you reckon they'll hold their own?
Yeah, I think so.
They're a young and
Very young,
skillful late
very
team,
young,
aren't they?
yeah.
What?
Very young, fast team.
So you'd have every hope for them.
Yeah.
Well done, Sean. Thanks for talking to us.
What do I do?
Just
with you
comment. No. Noel Lyons, he's a great man for the GAA in Carrigallen. He's also a great man for the GAA in the county because he referees matches at all levels. And it's a demanding task, and it shows his skill and interest in the GAA. Now, he also has the great honour this year as being a senior selector on what for us is a very historic occasion. We contest our first Leitrim senior final since 1951. And now I'll ask just Noah to say what he might think of our chances against the Willies, a famous old team. Do you think we've a good chance?
Yeah, I reckon we have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, fair enough.
If we play to our ability, I think we can take the title back to Carrigallen next summer.
That's talking now straight from the cup from the selectors, and there's no outburst there. There's a fella that seems quietly confident, and I suppose that's the way to go into battle. Thanks for talking to us, Noah. That's it. I resign.
Huh?
Hey, Pat. Come here. Yeah. Hey, Pat.
Well,
Give me the nod. You want to see Pat Masterson, he's one of the newcomers to Carrigallen. He's only with us 18 months, and already he's wearing the famous blue Ganzi at Carrigallen, and he's the great honour and distinction of taking part in this year's Senior Leitrim County Final, our first time in it since 1951. Pat hopefully will continue to give the GFC in this parish all the service, facilities and encouragement that he has done in his short 18 months here. We wish you, Pat, the very best of luck, my son. Go at it.
Thanks,
Roger. Yes, I know, I think I wet me bushes.
Thanks a million.
look it.
Never got Thomas Lee. What? We never got Thomas Lee. Oh, that'd be Thomas. You got Emmett, did you? That's really the key was there, because look at all those backs before the back. Where? Where's Kevin Rook? He's not Thomas Lee.
Down there. I waiting for the minor match.
Go with it, over the bar, come on.
Let's go.
I don't think
It's a bad habit anyway. What? Gives a fellow a bad habit of getting away with getting away with.
Hello? Yeah, Monica. It'll be better so good because then.
So late.
Now, we have two men here, great men of the past, John Donnelly and Larry Riley. Great men that played and supported and were great men of the past. Maybe they'd like to have a chat about the days of old in football in Tully and in Carrigallen. Maybe Larry or John, some of you would like to discuss the characters and the people. And
yeah, we'll let Larry start then. Larry was on the Tully team that won the championship in 45 and the league in 44. That was Tully, called Tully that. And Larry was on those teams.
That's right.
Larry remember all those.
you remember?
I can't remember all of them now, but I have a fair idea of a good few of them.
Yeah.
We played Loon on the Rock in the final. And people would say, how did they get the championship? On your own ground.
That was unusual, all right.
Well, we were after playing the whole year, league and championship, but we never got a tournament.
Yeah.
So, P. Marlahan, God rest him, he was spokesman, he was everything. He was chairman, he was treasurer, he was everything. He brought up at the meeting. So they had to give it, the game on the route to Tully.
That was the final?
The final, yeah. Championship final. Yeah. And
you won the league in 44 too.
we won the league the year before, 44. But we were beaten in the championship by Loon.
Yeah. Your brother Jim played, wasn't he playing in 45?
Not that time. He played with Tully Carrigallen. He did a
He wasn't playing in 45, was he?
No. Wasn't in 45.
Yes.
But he played with them way back.
Yes.
Yeah. I did.
What about Larry? You weren't around in 51. We were on ahead and we'll go back again.
51.
Yeah,
No, I wasn't
that was in
here
the final, but they didn't win that one now.
I wasn't here in 51.
Yeah. You don't recall that, John, do you?
Of what? We didn't win anything in 51.
No, but they got to a final, wasn't that right?
Oh, in 51, no. Well, I wasn't here in 51. I was in Dublin.
Yeah.
And 45, I remember the 45.
Yeah.
All right.
And was there much training involved there? What way did you go about it?
There was nearly no training at all. We used to be kicking ball around about most evenings, the whole year now. Well,
And where was that done now? How did you do your training?
it was done above in Tully most of the time in Hugh Masterson's field, as you go over the house.
With P. Mullen in charge, was it?
Well, he was there. The year we won the championship, he wasn't much that time. It was Fancy McCabe that was over us. He was captain. And P. Mullen was in bed for most of 3 months with a pleurisy that year.
Was P. Was he in the final? Was he playing?
No, not that year. He come on a sub in the final in 44. But we were bet.
Yes.
But he wasn't playing on the rock in the final in 45.
Yes.
That day, at a shilling a head, was £80 collected on the gate. We had supporters from Mullahoe, Cornavane, Arp, Dramar, and God knows where else.
Hugh O'Neill, he's one of our finest young rising stars. He's played for his club at every level. He's played for Leitrim, Hugh, at what level?
At most levels, Aidan, except senior. I'm 16 minor.
Every level bar senior. What are your chances, do you reckon, going out and doing manly combat on Sunday in Park Sean McDiarmid, Aughawillan and Carrigallen?
Well, despite what the papers say and what most people predict, I think our chances are at least 50-50.
So in other words, you're prepared to go out there as good as the next and stake your case?
We're prepared to go out and play our best, and I think if we play our best, we're going to win.
Yes.
And I think we will play our best, so I think we will win.
What age did you start kicking Gaelic football around here at?
I suppose I was about 9 years old.
9?
Well, playing was.
When did you put on a Gansey first for Carrigallen?
It was 9, yeah.
9?
Yeah.
When did you get your first trophy?
Well, I was with that under 12 team that won that time, Aidan Harte and Derek Mulligan, and that I was a sub that time.
Yeah.
That was my first medal.
And you've played for Leitrim too, and many of them.
Yeah. It was
What levels? Minor?
under 16 and under 21.
Under 16, under 21 and minor?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Did you not get that? And you also got an award for playing for Player of the Year or...
Leitrim minor player of the year.
Did you captain the Leitrim minor?
Yes, I did.
What year was that?
It was 1989.
98. Gabriel Cook is Paddy Cook's son. The three lads, Fintan, Seamus and Gabriel, have given this club everything that any family could give to the club. The three lads with total commitment, and absolutely commitment, Gabriel. I want to ask you, Gabriel, we're proud to go to the County Senior Championship, proudly, and we're proud to have three brothers on the one team. And Gabriel, we'll not ask you too much, but in fairness, what do you reckon our chances in Park Sean McDiarmid?
Oh, we've got a chance of any other year, and we've a 50% chance anyway. Another day, you never know. If we do the simple things right, we have a good run.
You're playing with your club for many years?
I'm playing them, I don't know, I suppose I'm playing with the seniors, so I've been with seniors about 3-4 years.
I met your father in Ballinamore, and I never met a prouder man in the match between Carrigallen and Clune. I met your father after the match, and he was very proud of the three of you. And I wish you, Gabriel, and your two brothers, and the club here, every bit of success in the county final. Anything else, Gabriel?
No. No.
Fair play, go out to your work. Winston Hartness, he's given this club all down the years. He's a young man, he's about 22 or 23. He's given this club all he has, proudly to play with it. You see, he's a bit strapped up at the moment because he broke his arm in a match in the junior semi-final against Mohill in Clune. He's on the panel and he'll be doing his dang best with his mates and his comrades. Winston, I want to ask you, we go to Park Sean McDiarmid. What do you reckon?
I reckon we do.
Huh?
I reckon we should do it. A good chance.
Yeah, you play rugby with Carrigallen, is that right?
Play a wee bit, yeah.
Do you play in the winter months?
I do.
And you play Gaelic football with your own mates here?
That's right.
Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
And you reckon that we've every chance in Park Sean McDermott?
I do, yeah.
Winston, thank you very much. His father played proudly for Carrigallen Club all down the years, Larry Riley. John is our joint treasurer, and he's given great commitment to this Gaelic football team here in the parish. John, I'll be asking you, we go proudly to Park Sean McDermott. What do you reckon our chances are there in that incident?
I think we win it, yeah. I honestly do.
Yeah.
If the players well as played against them again, they win it, yeah. That would be my opinion.
And John Riley does give an awful commitment to the club in raising funds or sticking with his club and his parish. And his commitment is nothing short of first class, as his brother Michael is. And Michael has given all for the last 15 years, ever since he played for Aughawillan. He's his brother is down this man in 1977. So you reckon, John, we can go there confidently, faithfully into Park Sean McDermott and take the cup? What?
I hope so. I hope so very much. It would be great, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely, John.
Yes,
honest to God.
I think we
great.
can. Yeah.
What?
I think we can, yeah.
And take it.
Yes.
Right, John, first class. Fair play. Thank you.
Is it on? They might use slash this evening, won't they, Emma? Aye. Fucking the Blues should win the Willies today, or Sunday. They should move fucker.
Jack McManus is one of the finest men supported Common New Class Gael over 70 years. He's even come as far as Kerry when we played in the Four Provinces final, and we were delegated to go there, each province. This man has given his two sons, Shamey and Jack, to Leitrim and Carrigallen, and I'm proud to have and put it here to you. That's his grandson, Andrew McManus. He plays for Leitrim. Shamey has played for many years for many years for Leitrim and Carrigallen, and that's Seamus's son, Aaron. And Seamus, or not Seamus, but Aaron will be proud to go to Park Sean McDermott to see his daddy in full flight in the county final. But I want to ask you, Mr. McManus, or may I call you Jack?
Whatever you like.
Right. What do you think our chances are in what it is a kind of a sense of we're proud to go to Park Sean McDermott and state our case in the Leitrim senior final. Now, what's our chances in that?
Chances as good as Aughawillan. Where is Aughawillan for the last 3 years?
Well, now, hold on. They're a proud, lovely Leitrim
We know
team.
all about that.
Yes. Are we proud ourselves to go there?
Of course we are.
Yes. Well, now I'll bring in your grandson,
Right.
Andrew, and you're one of the youngest stars. You're a young star and you're a grand goss, Andrew. And you're the youngest man in the team at 17. And you reckon you'd love to go out there and what?
Win easy.
What?
Win easy.
Yes, and do you think you were well fit to do that job?
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask your uncle a question? Can I?
Yes.
Seamus McManus, you're a proud family and you've been very proud of Carrigallen. You've always given your guts to the village that you're proud of. Now, Seamus McManus, how are we going to do?
We're going to win by about 7 or 8 points.
We're going to win. Seamus Mac says we're going to win by 7 or 8 points. You've no... Hold on a minute. We have a proud tradition here of Common New Class Gael. We've a club secretary with the best, to my knowledge, all down the years. He took over from me, Pat Mitchell. He's the hardest working secretary I've ever seen round here. And I'll ask Pat Mitchell to say what he reckons what we'll do in Park Sean McDermott.
Right, Aidan, that's very kind words of you indeed. I'd say overstated, by the way. But
It is not.
we have a good working committee anyway who work together, and I'd like to take this opportunity in saying that they have worked as diligently as myself
in the past number of years, and I wouldn't take it on board as saying that this thing was run single-handedly. But the question you asked on Sunday, Annie, I would have full confidence in our team on Sunday. They are the best team, to my knowledge, that we have available to us, and I'm sure that they'll do the goods and produce what we require, a win and a senior championship here to Carrigallen.
Pat, I said and I asked, and I mean this deliberately, I took on the chairman or the secretaryship 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I got the books, whatever it was. You are, and I stand by this, the finest secretary this club has ever had.
Thanks,
because I've got the records. They were there. There were no records, Pat. Since you took over 5 years ago, you have performed as a brilliant first-class secretary. No, Pat. That is the truth.
Thanks very much.
You give credit where credit is due.
Thank you.
No. So we reckon we go to Park Sean McDiarmid in full flight.
That's right, Aidan, and come back with a victory.
What?
And come back with a victory. Nothing else is any good.
Right? Carl Shorten come back here from Bray in about the early 80s. He gave his total loyalty and his total commitment to come and loot class scale. We were in the process of rebuilding the club that had kind of disintegrated, sadly, but it is the truth and has to be said. Carl come back here and he gave his total commitment into a sport we have here, which the only game we have is Gaelic football. We have no cricket, no rugby, no soccer, no whatever. Carl come back from Bray, I think it's the truth, and he took an active, desperate part in trying to recreate and rejuvenate a club here in Carrigallen, which is something else that every mama and papa in the place is proud of, for manliness and fitness. But I have to ask Carl, and we'll proudly go to Park Sean McDiarmid. So now, Mr. Vice Chairman, what do you reckon our chances are when we go into Park Sean McDiarmid proudly? What's our chances?
We have a great chance, of course. I think we've every chance in the world. We've all going for us. We're underdogs with nothing to lose. We're up against a hard, experienced team in Aughawillan, but our lads aren't afraid, and I think we'll give it everything.
And having said that, I'd like to thank you very much on behalf of the club. I'm the public relations officer for sponsoring the Ganseys. It's first class, it's grand. But life at the end of the day begins with a bit of sport, and you sponsor the Ganseys for the lads on the field, right?
Yeah, I was proud to do it, and I'm delighted and wishing the best of luck in the jerseys.
So we've nothing to, we're all right.
We're all right, we've nothing to fear on Sunday. It's the other day, Sunday evening, will belong to us.
Good enough. Good on you, Midfield. Yeah, he's Tom Doonan, he's the joint treasurer of the club. He comes from an old proud Carrigallen family. His father would want to be the Barney Doonan was one of the older figures in the drama society around here, which is an old proud tradition. He works hard and generates funds for the Gaelic Football Club, and his commitment to Gaelic football is non-stop. It's first class.
I'm beginning to blush here.
No. But I want to ask him in good faith. I've said what he is. He's proud Carrigallen family, one of the proudest probably in the parish, one of the proudest families in the village. But I want to ask Mr. Doonan, if you may call him Tom, what you reckon our chances are when we go into Park Sean McDiarmid and take on the Willies? No, straight up.
Well, to be honest with you, if it was an outsider, I'd back Aughawillan.
Geez, he's some cookie. Come on.
I have travelled. I've done Leitrim for the last 17 or 18 years, travelling in my job.
Yeah.
And there's not one man I've met in the last week gives Carrigallen a chance.
Good enough. Good comment. So in other words, you feel.
But on the other hand, there's not one man I've been talking to that hasn't said that they won't give us their full support. And I'm the same. I think Carrigallen, if they give 110% on the day, they'll bring that cup home.
Well, no, I'll agree with you, Thomas, because in my travels, they're all rooting for us, and we've got men out there, honest to Christ, in good faith. And I couldn't agree with you more, Tom. And you and I'll be rooting in proper style for Carrigallen, the beautiful rock. Any more comments, Tom?
No, that's about it. If
John Mulligan, he's the sergeant of the Civic Guard, so he come from Mayo here about 15 years ago. He threw his weight into the Gaelic Football Club. That's what you'd expect from a Mayo man. And when Ferris come out to the rooms and the AGM, Mulligan gave his wit and his back to the Gaelic Football Club in this parish, and has served not alone Carrigallen parish. The sergeant, or John, has served Leitrim football well, both as an officer of the Gaelic Football Club, and he served as referee, and he still serves common loot class game straight down to the wire. But I have to ask John a question. And the question, John, how do you think we're going to get on in the Leitrim common loot class game county final?
Well, I think the Romans are good.
Yeah.
And there should be two evenly matched teams. If the Carrigallen team can go out and play with confidence throughout and play to their full potential, there's no reason why you can't take Aughawillan by 2 to 3 points.
We have a young team. I can tell you, we've got 2 corner forwards, under McManus and Dermot Mulligan. One is 17 and one is 19. McManus is 17, Mulligan is 19. Can we take on these chaps in full flight in Park Shawmy and go there in good confidence or faith?
Of course we can. Remember the famous Kerry team, how many of them were aged from 17 years to 19 years at the time they won the first All-Ireland. There's no reason whatever why it cannot be done. I'm not saying this will happen, but it depends on their run of the ball on the day.
John Mulligan is a Mayo man, and that's the home of football in the west of Ireland, County Mayo. And we've been there several times, the Carrigallens. So you reckon, John, we can go there and do that job?
I reckon it can be done. It can be done.
Will you turn around to this?
I will, sure.
Peter Dunno is one of our 3 selectors. Since he come to Carrigallen, he's given the Gaelic Football Club a tremendous amount of loyalty, support, non-stop. His son actually plays on Sunday, Peter Jr. I call him Peter Jr. I don't like putting appendages in any man or woman. Peter's whole life is stuck into common loot class scale. And I'll ask Peter now, in good faith, as we go to Park Shawmy Deal, what do you reckon our chances are?
Sunday.
On Sunday in the county final.
I think we have a good chance. I genuinely feel we can I genuinely feel we can win this game. Although no one in Leitrim has given us a chance. That leaves us all the more determined. Our lads are fit, trained hard, a good bunch of lads. Their tails are up and they're raring to go, and I think we'll surprise the county.
Someone tells me during the week that the Aughawillan, they've got 8 lads over 30. Now we've got a young team. For example, we've got 2 Gossels corner forwards. One is 17, Andrew McManus. So the fella is 19, that's Dermot Mulligan.
2 good footballers.
Will age have any influence on this, or youth?
I think it will, actually. I think the youth will come out on top. If the ball is played properly and the game is played as planned. The way we have the game planned, if it's played that way, I expect we'll win it. We have this.
Famous Mac and Muds, Yuck Mush or whatever. Jackie's not slouching when it comes to, and he's 2 sons. One of them is injured, JP is injured, and Andrew is currently starting with the minors and the seniors, and he plays at number 13 for the corner forward for the Carrigallen team. But Jackie, with all your pride and your Carrigallen pride and your Leitrim pride, I have to ask you, do we go down to Park Sean McDiarmid in good confidence of what your own impression of what will happen?
Well, I'm watching football over the years and I haven't seen anything better or better trained or better prepared. And it's on merit we're down at this match, in this final, and I don't think we're going to come home without this cup.
Right, so in other words, we're in the county final on total merit.
On total merit, yeah.
We bet Alan Gage, we bet Clue.
Yeah.
And we're going there to take that cup out of it.
I'll be the most disappointed man in Carrigallen if we lose this match.
Yes, well, that's first class. Now, Jackie, you have your roots in Gormley's and McManus's furniture factory. That's the truth. It's a landmark like Brewster's Garage.
Right.
No doubt about it. And we go there manly and gaily to take that goddamn cup. Is that right?
We are going to take the cup. I have no other doubt about it. We have the players to take it. I mean, we are going down there to win this cup.
Yes,
and that is the story of it. That is the story. There hasn't been...
O'Neill, she's given this club, Carrigallen, she should come to Carrigallen, marrying Jack O'Neill. She's given this Gaelic football club everything that any woman could give. And it's great to see women involved in Gaelic football. Because for too many years and too long, Gaelic football has been dominated by men. It's great to see women coming into it. Greta's father was a legendary Leitrim footballer, the late Ned Dolan. He gave Leitrim and Connacht everything that a man could give in the realms of Gaelic football, Gaelic athletics. And I have to ask Greta a question. And I've no doubt her son stars at centre field for us, and hopefully on the day her son will play a final part for Carrigallen and in the Leitrim County final. Now Greta, what I said, you have done a massive job for football around this place, and I task you, when we go down the road to Park Sean McDermott, how do you feel our chances are in that final?
Hopefully we'll win. We're as good a team as Aughawillan.
They're as good as Aughawillan.
Surely, and better.
And we've young lads there in full flight.
Oh, yes.
But there's two lads corner forwards. One is 17 and one is 19.
Yeah.
Young Mulligan and young
Ward.
Ward. Is that right?
Yes.
Your lads playing at centre field.
Yeah.
So you have no doubts or fears on your travels down the road for that?
No.
Huh?
No.
What I want to ask you, Greta, what makes Gaelic football so important for a small rural parish? What's the importance in it? Because you're desperately involved in it.
It keeps the community together. It's great to have something to support.